I learned so much cool history when I was there. Like, it had one of the oldest universities in the world. It had like some of the earliest feminist things where there's a story of this lady, right? Okay, let me tell the story. So, Morocco is pretty progressive out of the Middle East and the Arab worlds, at least as far as it goes to women's rights. And here's why. Basically, sorry, I got a bit of a cough right now. I don't want to cough, chat. I don't want to cough. No. So yeah, when we were touring this first city, Marrakech, the tour guide, the human tour guide was like, "Hey, here's this tower here, and this tower is actually a monument to one of the queens of Morocco." So here's the story. The story goes that there was a king of Morocco who was, just kind of a dick. He was boisterous and womanizing, or rather, he passed laws and policies, and this isn't necessarily historical. It could be a legend. So he had a lot of policies in place that were bad for women. Eventually, he fell in love with a beautiful woman, and he was trying so hard to get this woman's attention, showing her gifts, giving her special privileges, the best food, the nicest oil, rides in a palanquin, all these kinds of gifts and presents. And the lady was like, "Nah, fam, I don't want any of this stuff. I don't care." She was dismissive of the king's advances. And it came to pass that the king was like, "What will it take for me to get to you? What will it take? Tell me what is it that you could possibly want in the world for me to give you, and I'll give it to you. Just, I want to be with you. I love you." And then the lady was like, "Anything in the world? All right, I want you to be nice to women. I want you to make it so that women in Morocco and in the kingdom can be free." So the story goes that this lady, this Fatima, not to be confused with Fatima, Muhammad Salah Alayhi's daughter, but just, it's a common name. Anyway, Queen Fatima was, this lady Fatima was like, "If you give women rights, I will take your hand in marriage." And so the king did. The king was like, "All right, bet. Moroccan women, you do not need your husbands. You can be free. You can get educated. You could have fun, and you could do things." So Morocco became one of the first countries, actually even in the world at the time, to give women proper rights. Because even Europe was very conservative against women at the time. So that's the story of how one king turned from kind of a dick into giving women rights because he fell in love. And that's how the story goes. It's a lovely story, and I found it very poignant, and a sign that, there's all kinds of stories in the world that I'm excited to always see more of,